In this video, I'll show a pretty simple way to 3-star Technician Stage 30 with an almost free-to-play team. So all the Technician stages has 2 parts and all the parts are different. There's no like specific types. So for Stage 30, I just want to go with the hardest one because why not? So the first round is 4 of them, 4 of this angel thing. So the 4 angels here can do pretty good damage. They have a mixture of single target and AoE damage, so they can hit pretty hard. And for the second round, you have Yoshitsune, which also can hit pretty hard with Hasotobi, but you can probably kill this in less than 3 turns. So you actually want to put more focus on round 1. So for the stage, right, you will get more scores if you use physical and wind attack. But the interesting thing is, you only need to use physical or wind on the first part. To get 3-star for this stage, you need 8 million points, and you get 4.6 million from the bonus points within 40 ally actions and nobody dying. You only need 3.4 million from the battles itself, and you can get like 3.3 million from the first part only, really. So you need only 100k from round 2, which you can easily do because round 2 has 170,000 HP, which is more than 100,000. So you can just bring anybody to attack this second part. It doesn't have to be win or physical, anybody at all. Just bring your strongest team or DPS. And speaking of team, here it is. So the team is going to be almost free to play because I have Court here. Oops. And on the second team I have Joker. But let's go with the first team first. So like I said, the first team is going to be most of your points. 3.3 million easy from the first part. Okay, I wouldn't say easy, but because you still need to do damage and tank. The characters are not even like level 80, they're only like level 70. Only Win and Court are level 80 weapon and character. These two are 70. They do have decent cards, I would say. Well, I'll just go with our DPS first. Red. He's going to be our main man. He's going to destroy all 4 of the angels by himself, pretty much, with a bit of support from Morgana and Wonder. So we're going to use a lot of highlight. Skill 3, you pretty much use highlight every time you have a chance to use. Then the revelation card, my red is pretty, I would say, well built with like the good cards. Crit rate, we have a bunch of pierce rate here, got some crit multiplier. Pretty, I would say, good build. Then I only have his 4-star weapon, which is enough. And here is his stat screen. Now I have Morgana. Morgana is here because he's also Wind, so his Wind Sweep here. His skill 1 can also get the points, and also inflict the Wind Sweep, which is good for Red. Then we have skill 2 to heal also, so you'll pretty much be using these 2 only. Then for Revelation card, give him the Love and Meditation to heal a bit more because his healing is quite inconsistent, but should be enough overall, hopefully. Then this is the 4-star weapon, the hunting the event weapon, more crit and more heal. This is a stat screen. And then we have our buffer, which is Court. It's gonna be using skill 2 and skill 3. I do have them maxed out because she's pretty good, right? So of course I'm gonna max her out. So skill 2, skill 3, then we have a highlight also to buff damage. Then Revelation card gave her the Trust and Prosperity set, so that we can use a bit more highlight. Because this battle is also kinda time gated, because you only have like 40 actions for the entire parts for both part 1 and 2. In the weapon, I actually use a 4-star weapon instead of 5-star weapon because I want to show that it's possible without 5-star weapon. And then here is a stat screen. Then we have Wind. Wind is super important here. Wind and Court, really important, really good also. I do have the skill very high level also, same reason as Court. Wind is really good, so I invested quite a bit on her to make sure that she's mostly maxed out with the levels. So I'll give you a bit of tips on when to use skill 1 and stuff in the battle, but you kind of want to use it so that you can always down an opponent to trigger the 1 more to do more damage. And skill 3, you're really only going to use it on the last turn where you're confident that you're going to kill. And then skill 2 activates itself, so don't need to worry about that. Revelation set, I gave her the Labor Resolve, the best set for her. Then the 4-star event weapon, increase the speed and get some random buffs here after you remove the insight from the opponent. Then the stat screen. Oh, just realized 160. I didn't even realize she's at 160 already. That's really good. Now for Wonder. Wonder is going to use the Ex Machina knife. Make sure you put Wind Persona in front to boost flourish damage. And surprisingly, Morgana alone is able to sustain. And the reason is because you kind of have to be strategic on choosing who to kill, which I will talk about that in the battle later on, because killing some random guy or girl is not gonna work. You have to be a bit specific on your target. But anyways, let's go to Wonder's persona. We have Norn. Norn is gonna be there, Garuline, big win 70 buff. Dionysus, very important. Rebellion and Tarokaja to buff. Jatayu is only there for maybe like 1 turn to use Magarula to inflict win 70 buff. So like I said, the first team is gonna do most of the heavy lifting. 3.3 million points minimum from this team. Now going to Team B. So for Team B, it's going to be quite flexible. You can use whoever you want. Just use your strongest DPS and your strongest team that is not resisted to the types here. So you can really use Ahn here. You cannot use Yui, but you can use Fox. You can use Queen. Just whoever. That's your strongest team. For my case, it's Joker because my Ahn cannot use because they resist fire. Joker is overall enough, but it's going to be a bit tough because Joker is a sweeper, not an assassin. But still, I got it to work. If you are Queen, it's going to be quite easy because Queen is just going to destroy. You can just put Vino here or something, then you can do big damage with Queen. The Joker is going to be doing the damage. The highlight skill 3 It's also skill 2 because it's only one opponent. You can get a 2 stacks of We Were Rebellion. Then the Revelation card is the Departure Hindrance. Sadly, I only have 3 star for this one, the crit rate one, sadly, but still enough for me. I do have his 5-star weapon though, so that will give a bit of damage buff. And then here is the start screen. Now we have Lufel as our healer. This stage does use Hasotobi, which is the signature move of Yoshitsune, which does this pretty hard. But as long as you get them built, my level 70 weapon and 70 Lufel is enough to tank like the first turn Hasotobi, no problem. So you can just if you can kill it in 3 turns, because the skill order is going to be Hasotobi, charge, Hasotobi. So if you can kill it before the second Hasotobi, you should be fine. Then Lufel is going to heal, skill 3, and I guess burn also to skill 1. Revelation card. Give him the Love Acceptance to heal more. 4-star weapon, stat screen. And then we have Soy. Soy is good here, especially for favorite trolls in general because of the gun. His gun has pretty high crit rate and it shoots a lot. So you can actually down the opponent while I'll take 2 some damage. Also skill 2 to debuff, and also skill 3 to tank if you need to, which usually should be fine. If you think the sort of damage, you don't even need to heal because you can kill them before the opponents can kill you. Revelation card is the Departure Control, 1 more debuff, then 4-star weapon, stat screen. 1 Navigator, I chose Orchid for the damage. Skill 1, skill 3, the Trust and Power set, 4-star weapon, stat screen. So now Wonders weapon all in just to tank a bit more to be safe. Now for the important part, Wonders persona, make sure you include Alice. Doesn't matter if you're using Joker or not. Include Alice. If they fall below 50%, you have a chance to insta-kill. So make sure you include her so that you can cheese it, right? Just kill it. Because like I said, it doesn't matter if you're using a curse or whatever, because you get most of your points from the first part anyways, so just cheese the second part and then you should get 3-star. The Yanosek is there for Rakunda. Oh, just realized you're missing a skill. Anyways, Rakunda to debuff, which will also apply the mark, so even more debuff. Then Succubus is very good for Rebellion to buff crit, and then passive to buff crit also. Very good for Joker. If you're using like Queen, you can add in like Bisha Mountain or something, and then Yanosek can also work with Rakunda, then you should be able to brute force it easily with Queen. But anyways, let's begin. Okay, first turn, we're gonna use skill 1 Morgana, attack the second guy. The reason why? Because the second guy can use Meiji to allow on. Michael can also use that, but we'll deal with him later. This guy will use on the second turn, so we wanna kill it next turn to increase our chance of surviving. No wonder it's gonna use Rebellion. Skill 2, buff Red. Then we're gonna use skill 3, damage the second guy. Now I'm just gonna tank. Sadly, Core is weak to ice, and Morgana is weak to electric. But it should be fine. If somehow if for some reason you cannot tank this, you might want to constant guarding with Morgana on the first turn instead. Now with skill 1 we win. We target the second guy so that we can knock it down. Then we can apply 1 more to do more damage. Then skill 2 to heal. We need to remove our free stack also. Then I forgot to mention, ideally you want this to be at least minimum 3 stacks. The reason is of his I think A6, not even A6, his A4. His A4 has this. You need to have 3 or more to have 1 extra hit for the highlight. Yeah, and also the base skill 3 itself also. 3 or more stacks to hit 1 extra time. You're gonna highlight, you damage. So if you don't have 3 stacks, you might want to just restart. Only to gamble because it's not gonna work out. Then we knock it down, then we use 1 more on the same guy. So 1 more with the same guy. Then we skill. Wonder now. Terror Kaija. Buff. Then hold skill 3. Every time you just use skill 3. If you can. If it cooldown is done. Then continue to do this. You want to make sure that it dies this turn. So now you have a couple options. Number 1, if you're confident that you can kill with skill 2, go ahead. If not, you skill 3 like me, because I'm not confident I can kill. Nice dodge. So there is gonna be a bit of luck base here. Fine. Now we skill 1 win again. Target the one that doesn't have the insight. Now we want to focus on the orange guy, the Michael. Because he has both Megidola on and Amphudai. So I'm gonna take it out. Hopefully next turn. And Wonder is gonna Garudai to debuff. Knock it down also. Here we get attack with one more. By skill 2, that's good. Now Court, we're gonna go guard. You can use skill 1 if you want, but I'm gonna guard because they are gonna use an ice move next turn. It's just to increase our chance of surviving. Then we Court highlight here. Maybe skill 3. This most likely won't kill, won't do good damage. Okay, it will kill, it will die next turn, so that's good. Then we continue to tank. Wow, another dodge. Impressive. There's a Megidola one. It's gonna hurt. We should be fine. We did get a free sadly. Then we skill 1 again. So for this one, yeah, all of them already has it sadly, but just use it anyways. I think the rotation can be optimized a bit more. I think maybe I can use an AoE move next previous turn. But it should be okay. The skill 2 to heal. Remove also the ice, the freeze. Then we are going to use Magarula. This is the turn we use the AoE move to remove all the inside, so that Wind can continue apply them. Then Court is gonna skill 2. Wow, Fluret. And highlight here. We are going to highlight like this. Do this. This will also knock down the guy, which will allow us to use one more. Then I think I'm gonna do one more this one? No, I think I'm gonna one more the Gabriel. Because red skill 3 is gonna kill the Michael anyways, might as well like spread out the damage a bit, right? So I'm gonna skill 3, this will definitely kill. Okay, we are quite close. Tanking should be no problem here. Should be fine. Even if it hits, it should be fine. Yeah, we still use skill 1 here. We can target the Gabriel. Since we're focusing on it now and it doesn't have a shield, we wanna hit it to knock it down. Skill 1. Immune Sweep, good. Very good. Hopefully Fluret can kill it this turn, kill the Gabriel this turn. Then continue to attack the Gabriel. Might be possible. Then we can go Rebellion. Yeah, I think we can skill 3 here to do some good damage. Yeah, very good, can kill it. Let's kill 3. We should kill. Okay, now we hope we can kill it this turn. Okay, what I'll do is I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm gonna remove it. I think we can use Fluret highlight here. Yes, okay, we just skill 3 here to boost the damage. Then we can Fluret highlight. Hopefully we can kill it. Because killing it early means that we have extra time for the next part, which would be useful. Then we will highlight. So this will knock it down. Do not initiate the all-out attack, because that's gonna waste our points. Then start Kaja through it. Then I'm gonna skill 1 here. Shock please. Very good. Now I'm gonna pray that it kills. I think it might. Now that it's shocked. Oh, so close. Oh my god, that's super close. But he's gonna die this turn now. 1000, yep. Bye bye. You have quite a lot of actions left for next turn. Next fight. That's the next fight. Probably like 3 turns. Should be more than enough to kill, even with Joker. If you are Queen, it's gonna be easy. You see, I'm already at 3.3 million, which is more than enough already. Because when you look at the HP, it's 178k. So when you take this, you plus 178k, that's about 3.5 million. 3.5 million, you plus 4.6, that's 8.1 million, which is more than 8 million, which is what you need for 3 star. So you don't even need to use win or physical skill, just brute force it, kill it quick, and make sure that your team don't die. So this second fight should be easier. I'm just gonna debuff here, Rakunda. Apply the mark also. Then we're gonna gun here. I'm just gonna gun until... Actually no, I'm just gonna gun everything. I'm gonna try to kill it in 2 turns, or maybe 3 turns. Just keep attacking to do a bit more damage. Loud attack, like I said, doesn't matter anymore because we are gonna... As long as I kill in time and nobody dies, we should get the 3 star. Then this next one, you can just skill 1. Actually I can guard also if you want. Joker skill 2. It should be able to take on the House of Toby here. Yep, doing good. Then I'm gonna skill 1 with Okian. Okay. Ooh, double positing rhythm, that might help a lot. So the goal here is to get it below half HP. Then Succubus can insta-kill. Because insta-kill actually counts as a point, so that's really good. Skill 2 to debuff more. And now, I'll actually skill 3 first. I want to buff up Joker a bit. And then, I think I will skill 1. Oh no, I should skill 2 actually. Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. I think skill 1 did more damage. Because skill 1 has higher percentage, 83%. Then we highlight. No, before that. Skill 3. Now we have skill 1, skill 3 active from Okian. This should do pretty good damage. We just want to get it to less than half HP. Which I think is possible. And you just pray for a crit. Let's see. Come on, crit. Okay, that's half already. Really, really good. Then we skill 3. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure we win this one already. He's gonna charge. It should be GG with Alice. See, we're already 3.4 million, so we win already. And that's GG, that's 8 million. We still have like 5 actions, so that's quite a lot of extra actions. I would say it's pretty manageable as long as your characters are decently built.